Today on PowerDrift, I'm going to spend some time with the new Suzuki V-Strom SX to figure out how much ADV is this baby ADV. Life is a loop, a circle. No start and no end. It is in this loop that we create memories and moments. While a large part of the world sticks to a pattern, I break it by doing what I love doing the most. Riding motorcycles. The V-Strom looks like a proper ADV, no? Tall, beak up front, windshield for those endless highway kilometers. Almost a 720p version of the bigger V-Strom 650, or as some might call it, a Gixxer with an ADV suit on. There are major differences from the international spec motorcycle, so this isn't the international 250. Which is why the V-Strom sits on an existing platform and can be priced at a reasonable level. However, one look at the spec sheet and you might question its ADV credibility. But you never write a spec sheet, do you? Let's hit the road. This 250cc engine, identical in every way to the Gixxer, has never been the most rewarding, but it's certainly not at the back of the grid either. It's not a performance thing, it's a personality thing, and some of you might actually be okay with it. It's got a homely feel to it, which means new riders will get used to it almost instantly. Decent on performance, decent on feel, and it should be decent on efficiency too. The gearbox is smooth, the bike feels refined even at 100 kilometers per hour. But you know what the best part is? It's tractable enough to be at a higher gear at lower speeds and still pull cleanly all the way till the red line. The V-Strom then feels familiar and nice, but I wish Suzuki made it extra special by maybe retuning the engine to give it more bottom end torque, or even having a bigger sprocket at the rear for better acceleration. The V-Strom carries the same suspension components as the Gixxer. No change at all. Absolutely the same, including suspension travel. The overall ride is slightly firm and feels great when you're riding it on a clean piece of tarmac. But on bumpy roads, you will have to slow down a bit. This is strange because it carries the V-Strom name, and the 650 stands tall in that department. The Suzuki people at the ride could not clarify all the chassis changes, but I can tell you this, it handles really well. Comes as a surprise because the 19-inch front and increase in weight and wheelbase should hinder its capabilities, right? Wrong. It enjoys going fast around turns and makes you push for more. The foot pegs have moved slightly forward, but not as much as I would have liked. However, you're sitting upright with a different handlebar that ensures the upper body feels comfortable. In a nutshell, some things are going for it, few things not. So is this a true ADV? Well, let me put it this way. Do not buy this motorcycle for its off-roading ability, because Suzuki themselves are calling this an on-road tourer with some kind of soft road ability. If you are in the market looking for a Gixxer, but your intention is to tour a whole lot more, then maybe you should consider the V-Strom SX. Yes, the price difference between the two is about 31,000 rupees, but what you're getting in that price is a comfortable motorcycle. So comfortable ergos, knuckle guards, windshield, 19-inch wheel up front with dual purpose rubber, and that should help. I personally think the price should have been somewhere around the 2 lakh rupee mark, because that would have made the buying decision a whole lot easier. Because if price is an issue, then you have two other motorcycles that you can choose from that focus a lot more on the ADV side of things. The Himalayan as well as the Adventure from Yezdi. Suzuki's intention was to create a comfortable motorcycle, and in some ways they have. What the V-Strom SX also offers is choice, and getting spoiled for choice isn't a bad thing. But you gotta make that choice. Test ride and decide. We will be getting the motorcycle back for a full-blown review, and that is where we'll tell you a whole lot more.
Time is running out, I'm your second hand.
As for now, I love motorcycles, and this is a loop I don't mind being stuck in.